If you're building a blockchain wallet, your users are going to ask for DeFi support. They want to see their staking positions, LP rewards, and lending assets all inside of a wallet that they use every day. Building that yourself means integrating with thousands of protocols. Each one has different contracts, different chains, and different data structures. This is months of work just to cover the basics. But what if you could add complete DeFi visibility to your wallet dApp with one API call? Moralis now supports over 5,000 DeFi protocols, covering 96% of the entire EVM DeFi market. Also supporting the Solana network. One endpoint, every protocol, every chain. Today, I'll show you how to build a complete DeFi wallet using the Moralis DeFi API and Claude code. This wallet has tons of analytical insight chain data that's extremely important for blockchain developers to have at their disposal. Let's get started. All right, the first step is we open up a terminal and then we navigate to our desktop. On our desktop, we create a folder and we call it Moralis DeFi Wallet. And then we go into this folder, we run this command, and this is the Moralis Onchain Skills GitHub repository. What this allows us to do is it allows essentially LLMs like Claude and Codex to really understand how to use the Moralis APIs. So in this case, we're using the DeFi API. So we want to select all three of these because we can use more in the future. Claude code, project, install. Now we need to basically set up the project with the Moralis API key. The way we get our Moralis API key is very simple, but first we need to set this project up inside of a code editor. So the way we do that is we basically open up a code editor, and inside of here we create two files, .env and .getignore. Just right click new file. In the .env file, we have to create a variable called Moralis API key, and we're going to paste in our API key right here. And then in the .getignore file, we just have a value of .env. That blocks our key from Git, so it's a security measure. We need to have this file as well. So the way we get our Moralis API key is very simple. We just go to moralis.com, we sign in or create an account, and we go to this API key here, and we just copy it. And basically go back to the project and paste it here. I'm not going to do this on screen because it's a private file, but that's where you will paste it. And now our project has the on-chain skills and the API key from Moralis all implemented, and we're ready to start talking to Claude. All right, here's where the really fun part comes. Now we get to prompt to Claude and tell it exactly what we want. So let's open up the Claude CLI by just typing in Claude, and we can just type out how we want this built. So I'm going to say create a DeFi wallet module using the Moralis DeFi API. The on-chain skills are installed. And I'm going to give Claude as much context as possible in terms of the features of what I want, because it's very important that Claude understands how to work with this DeFi API. This new DeFi API from Moralis can support up to 5,000 protocols covering most of the EVM DeFi market. So this is excellent. And right now it's reading through the skills, it's understanding how to work with this API. But in terms of the features, I just want it to be able to, if I'm a wallet builder, I want to be able to honestly see as much detail as possible. So when I'm in there, I want to know where my positions are, and I want to know the JSON responses and how to return these data points back on the UI. So I really know where my wallet is in terms of the DeFi exposure. So let's just sit back and watch Claude build this out. And I'm so excited to see how this UI looks. All right, guys, Claude is all finished with the UI. Now we can start interacting with it. But all we need to do is go back to the Claude CLI and just type out launch this app in a browser. So Claude will actually spin up a server in the background, and we'll be able to interact with this UI in real time. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this. Oh, check this out, guys. Look how clean this looks. I love this UI. All right, sweet. So now we can interact. It looks like we have an input field where we can put in an address and basically see all the positions in DeFi from that address. So let's add an address in here. Let's click Explore. For this wallet specifically, it looks like we have a few DeFi positions and a good portfolio value here, but we can click on this and see more details. We can see basically in Uniswap V2, this wallet has, it looks like, a few positions here with some wrapped ether, and it looks like Uni. So this is great if I'm a wallet builder because I can basically find all this info, and I'm using the Moralis DeFi API, and I'm seeing it in real time of what I'm interacting with over the DeFi landscape. This is so valuable to me when I need to basically build out products that have detailed information with how I'm interacting with it in DeFi. All right, guys, quick recap. Today, we built a fully functional DeFi wallet using the Moralis DeFi API. The DeFi API supports over 5,000 protocols. That means 96% of the EVM market. Also, the Solana network. If you're interested in building the next generation tools for financial systems and DeFi wallets, all you need to do to get started is go to moralis.com. Sign in, create an account, and start building out these tools today for the next revolution of financial technology. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.